We are going to customize our star bowl, trivet, whatever. First, we're going to do textures. I love doing texture and clay with kids. It's super simple, so shouldn't take too long. I have a variety of different textures. I have some roller textures, and I have just some like plate type textures. And so the plates you kind of just press in. Okay. The rollers you roll. Don't press too hard, because if you roll it too thin, it's likely to break. Okay. You can also use like the needle tool and draw your own textures if you want. Okay, I also have scooping tools, so like I can remove clay. Okay, so I can use a scraper to scrape texture into it. Let's talk about connecting clay. So if I have two pieces of clay and I want them to stick together, even if it looks on, it will eventually come apart. We have to do what is called score, slip, wiggle, stick. So scoring is kind of like a grid on both sides that you want to connect. So if I want to put a ball at the end of each of my like stars right here, okay, I have to score. This is my favorite tool to use. It's like lots of wires sticking out, so it quickly creates the grid. You can use a needle tool. You can use your toothpick. Lots of options, okay? Slip is clay and water. This is the clay glue. Without the glue, it won't stick, okay? So I paint that on there, and then I wiggle it on, and it'll stick. So if you want, you don't have to add anything on. Like, you can just do textures, and that's all good. But you have some extra clay from cutting out your star. If you want to add something on, you totally can. But you have to score, slip, wiggle, stick. Last thing that you have to do this, okay? You can decide how you do it, but you need to put your name on it somehow. So you can use your needle tool, and you can write it in your own letters, okay? Topi, okay? I could carve it out. There's my O, okay, T-O. Or I have these little pasta noodles. You can look for the letters of your name. Okay, press it in there so it's nice and good. It will burn out in the kiln, so you can just leave it in there. Okay, when you are done creating, you are going to put it back in your bowl, and so then you want to press it and make sure it is in the bowl shape that you want it to be and that it looks. You can then work on it in the bowl if you need to for a little bit, but we're going to leave them to dry in the bowl so it can hold that bowl shape.